Libra, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. I feel like a newscaster. I'm trying to keep my together to be able to, I don't want to burst, but I'm gonna burst. Libra, I don't sing this often, but when I do, I sing it loud and I mean it. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you. And fucking for real? For real? Now, this is not your romance reading. You want your romance reading? You go over to the extended. That's 2 readings in 1 video. That's your extended, nearly personal reading that expands the message of this reading and then your romance specific reading. It's going to be a hot-wired reading because this is all about basically letter, ring, man. So, let's review. You about to get a message or learn something about research or understand commitment to a man or commitment in general if you're a man. There's a certain statement or understanding. Letter is usually not just necessarily message, but information, a comprehension about commitment that you've never had before. Now, this doesn't have to be marriage. I do kid because this is not necessarily even marriage, but it's an understanding and a comfort level with marriage that, I'm sorry, I keep saying it. Okay, I'm just going to flat out say it. I just feel like there's somebody coming in for you if you're looking. I just do. Or Libra guys, I feel like there's a conclusion that you've come to about a relationship that's very important to you. I will keep it ambiguous because it is a general reading. So let you know that it's not necessarily, I'm sorry, this is really weirding me out. So let you know that it's not necessarily just relationships. Could be a job that you were really committed to, or a vocation you were really committed to. There's almost like a testament or a statement that's coming out about your commitment. Now, I don't know, dude. It could be a divorce statement. Y'all let me know. All these cards are upright. And so my first instinct is this is happy news coming in. This is something that I don't know. That could be really, really joyous. Let's go on with the rest of the reading. If you like the message so far, please like the video and then share it on your social media platforms. And please subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to my other channel. You can find me at Astrology Motivation. That's where I post my weekly astrology forecast and a bunch of other lovely content. So please go find me and subscribe over there as well. And then let's see, Libra, let's see. Oh, be sure to ring the bell. Be sure to ring that bell when you hit subscribe so that you get notified when I upload. I upload you along with Scorpio and Sagittarius every single Tuesday, so you can know you can plan on it. I know I sounded like Elmer Fudd there for a second. Get ready for positive change. Okay. Pursue spiritual growth. This is not only positive change. This is positive change. I think these are happening simultaneously. Spiritual growth is happening. Positive change is encouraging you to continue to open up. You're continuing to make spiritual change, spiritual growth in a positive direction. And let's say this. Get ready to move forward from a place that was cold and stark and nothing was much happening. There's some sort of enlightenment that you've come to, a comfort level, an understanding, a breakthrough that's making the change. The change really is coming from you and how you're reacting. You're reacting differently to situations that once maybe made you really uncomfortable. and that you couldn't really function in. Maybe you decided to stay away from for a while. But Libra, there's this opening up, a comprehension, understanding, even, dare I say, this soulmate connection. Because look at, man, 2 by 2. Look at the pictures. The animals all have a partner. Okay, let's keep reading, man. Because it's just begun, Libra. So, I love you so much, God. You know what came out? The one card from the dream deck, the dream interpretation deck that came out is a wedding. I don't know. How deep do you want me to go, guys? Like, this is just, at the very least, wedding means commitment. So it's the coming together of you and somebody else deciding, you know what, this is right for me. This could be a partnership in business. Yes. This could be an idea that you're building with somebody. This could be you and a current partner that you're with reiterating or reestablishing or just celebrating your connection. But if you are single, you ain't gonna be single for much longer. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Libra, get ready. Get ready. It's also good news about something that you've loved for a long time. And the door is finally open to other people. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Connect. I'll explain that over in the extended. Connecting with you. It's almost like you have been reaching and reaching for the longest time. And now somebody's finally reaching back. That, once again, that could be a huge career breakthrough. Thank you. Once again, that could be a huge career breakthrough. And oh my God, I feel brave. And I think that's the change, and that's the enlightenment. That's the difference that makes the commitment or this breakthrough possible, is that you're not giving up where you once gave up. You're not backing down where you once backed down, where you once felt too nervous to speak. You're finding a way to speak. And the way is by owning your vulnerability, by honoring your vulnerability, by, giggling about it, laughing about it, but definitely not trying to hide it. It's like, as soon as you feel something, don't try to hide it, honor it, and share it and let people know it. It's like you found a way to be you out loud, and that's making all the difference. This is magical breakthroughs. I think that was last year's video, last week's video, right? Was magic, wasn't it? Was that you? I thought it was you. There's one card that whoa, material harvest. That's the one card. 3D world. It's time to reap what you've bought in. It's time, especially when okay. I'm so crazy right now. It's because there's, first of all, I am a stutterer, so I apologize. But not that I'm ashamed of it, but I am. So sometimes when things get too quick in my head, they stutter as they come out. So material harvest is literally, this is it. It's coming in. The 3D abundance, 3D resources are coming into you. So y'all better get your coiffeurs open, because there was a pullback. There was a lack. There was a drain and a strain and a dip. Why? So that the fucking floodgates could open, Libra, because that's what's happening. The harvest is here. Check your damn lottery tickets, okay? Be faithful. There's abundance coming your way. Now, it could be coming your way through marriage. So that means your spouse could be getting a huge pay raise, or win the lotto, or get an opportunity in their career. So it could be somebody that you're connected to, and that would be long-term relationships, right? That would be people that you are so solid with, there was never an issue, right? But that could mean that abundance is coming through that conduit, because you share everything already anyway. But get ready for abundance. Now, Saturn is about to go into retrograde, not during this week, but on the 23rd. So that's right after, right? What does that mean? I thought it was very interesting that Pluto is basically retrograding between the 2 zodiac signs ruled by Venus. I don't think you can ignore it. And you're one of those signs. So ultimately, what does that mean? It's especially going to impact you because the Pluto retrograde, which could deal with past lives, past life relationships, you know, soulmates, really intense connection. Pluto goes into retrograde in Taurus season. Now we're heading into Gemini season, and it goes direct in Libra season. So this is definitely like a catharsis when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. Just an FYI. Meditation and contemplation. You're done with that. You finished. The end of a tough cycle approaches. There's no more. It's like you're calm. You don't need to reiterate anything anymore. You don't need to try. You don't need it anymore. You don't need to wait. You don't need to sit there and meditate and calm yourself down. There's no need. Libra, this is just a full-on breakthrough. Maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you've had dry spells. Maybe you just, like I said, something that you have loved your whole life. A career that you wanted to break into. This is your chance. You don't have to wait anymore. There's not a lack of emotion anymore. There's not a lack of fish in the sea anymore. There's an abundance. And then we have spread the light. Such a happy time that you'll have more to spare. Also, that spiritual awakening is that realization that when you give somebody else your light, it doesn't dim your shine. It makes everything around you shine brighter. So it's almost like knowing your light so intensely that you're connecting and spreading it and enlightening people while you do it. Spreading the light, spreading the joy. Your world is really expanding. And if you see, it's moving forward. This is progress. This is progress in your heart space. It's such a big breakthrough, and it's an obvious reading. I do hope, guys, there's always an extended reading. Like I said, I do hope you come over. I can't imagine what tarot is going to reveal. Okay, this is interesting. This is more Piscean energy. This is childhood, being playful, being so open-hearted that it's okay to be playful, learning through being playful, opening up to somebody, trusting somebody, feeling emotionally calm with somebody, trusting somebody. This could be just playful. This could also be children. I don't know if there's pregnancy, but ultimately this is just getting back to a sense of play. There's happiness. There's joy. There's an abundance of fish in the sea. And then we have getting rid of what you don't need anymore. So you're making room for abundance by letting go or releasing those things that just don't serve you anymore. Whatever was in your childhood, this is letting go of stuff from your childhood. Like letting go of these ideas or old relationships or even failures that you don't need them anymore. Sometimes we hold on to these things just because they make us feel secure, Libra. They're not making you feel secure. 1313, divine counterpart. Take it as you will. They're not making you feel secure anymore, Libra. They're making you feel inhibited. They're making you know that it's time. And the only way to release something for good is to honor it, have learned from it, and really not need it anymore. And that's what this card is about. Maybe I don't need to be afraid anymore, or I don't need those things that I held on to when I was a kid, because there's so much more abundance around me. Lots of fish in that sea. That's all I'm trying to say. Libra, I want more. I want more information. What more you got? I am truth. This is a catharsis. I was going to say catharsis, wrong word. I am truth is about recognizing your self-worth, especially in the presence of other people that you once felt. That's the fucking breakthrough. It's like now you realize, you know what, I can be loved. I am good enough. Because I am truth is about, holding back, not saying what you want to say because it's not going to be important, or it's not going to be well received, or I'm not as important as somebody else. And that's just not true. And you're realizing your truth. I am truth. As long as I'm living in my truth, I I radiate. I should be heard. I should be seen. And I'm not going to think that I'm lesser than other people. I'm not going to keep holding myself in that regard, lessening myself because I'm used to it or because I've always done it. No, this is about realizing your truth, you know, and not being afraid to share your truth, like honoring your own truth. And that is where the abundance starts to flood in, because I don't think you even noticed it. Situations where you used to back down, situations where you used to just give up because you're like, you thought, you know, it's like they'd won the fight before it even began because you backed down, because you just didn't think that you held a candle to anybody else in the room. Not true. Not true. The breakthrough happens because you're letting yourself shine. It's so simple, Libra, but it's not easy. It's not easy to let yourself shine and to recognize that you're worth just as much as everybody else, and that you're really no different even from the most successful people in the world. You're really no different. In fact, maybe, just maybe, surprisingly, you're one of them. Orphaned, and truth be told, orphaned is how you feel lonely and dejected, a lot like I am truth. You see the similarities. This also could be about something from your past, being rejected, left behind, something from years ago, like not getting the opportunity to do something, not getting love that you need, which is why you always felt these things. Recognizing it, realizing it, getting a hold of it, and learning from it. You know, truth be told is all about the liberation that wisdom gives to us. Telling your truth, sharing your truth, not being ashamed of being ashamed anymore. Happy. Also a sense of, I think there's some reckoning here, something that you learn, which could be the message, the letter, something that you learn, Libra, helps you understand things from your past in the way that you couldn't before. You needed the information, and that information is very liberating for you. It could come in the diary form. It could come just in a letter from somebody admitting something to you. It could even come from a legal statement, but now it's there, it's in paper for you to understand and read, and it causes a huge breakthrough in how you used to feel, feeling like you were alone, feeling like maybe somebody didn't care about you, something that had been left behind in your life. There's happiness now. This is karma. Happiness and preparedness, because now you're ready. You're ready to be happy out loud. You're ready to be happy, and you're poised for whatever the future holds. Libra, because you went through this crazy shit, because you know the valley of the lost and the dejected and the rejected, and you're poised for happiness because you felt a great deal of sadness. You're poised. It's coming. That's what I'm wanting to say to you. It's coming through. Now, what is this abundance? We're going to get into it. Guys, I go live Monday through Friday on Instagram. Please join me. born_without_boundaries. I'd love for you to join in the conversation. It's a live daily tarot card reading, and we get to interact. Here we have make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. It's also something that let me bring this to your attention. Self-care comes when you know you deserve it. Self-care kind of like it comes when you know you deserve it, and you deserve it. Make time to take time on your beauty and allow people to see how beautiful you are. Take care of yourself, your diet, your exercise. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. You're not afraid anymore. You're connecting. You're connecting, and the beauty of you, and the beauty of you is radiating to the point where you're vibing with people who are of the same vibration as you. Let's get into your animal totems. Important messages that is the spirit world using the natural world to communicate with you. Whenever you see these signs, these symbols, these photographs, or even especially the animal themselves, Pay very close attention to what's happening around you, because they're there to draw your attention to messages. A rebirth is assured. This was, you were held up, you were stuck. It's almost like you were held back, to be honest with you, like a failure to launch almost, because it's in reverse. It's like, yeah, failure to launch, failure to be born, held back at birth, like born too late. Ever had that feeling? That's sort of this energy. Like you felt like, why am I always behind? Why am I always trying to catch up? It's almost like somewhere along the line you realized, maybe I'm not behind. Maybe I need to slow the fuck down and let everybody else catch up, because I'm chasing and I don't need to be chasing. But there was some sort of stagnation, some sort of failure to launch in your life. So look out for bat energy. See the big picture. This is having a wider berth, being able to see farther, not into the future, but see farther and get a bigger perspective and enjoy that perspective and have a calm and a peace about that perspective. Understand things, more opportunities opening up. And then we have time to collaborate. Well, hello. Yeah. This is somebody seeing you. Somebody seeing you from a distance. Somebody seeing you from afar. Somebody they're admiring you. They're connecting with you. Maybe multiple people want to admire you and connect with you. Let it shine. So this is Scorpionic energy, but it was in reverse. So things were muted and held down. Now this is let it out. The resurrection, the phoenix, the rise, the shine, the show, the demonstrate. Let it out. People are listening this time. Be all of you. Now we have your angel reading. Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. And then we have heart song. So connecting to your truth. What is your heart saying? Stop and listen. Your truth lies within the empty spaces between your thoughts. Your truth shines through from within your soul. Your truth is that which is eternal and unchanging. Your truth is love. Oh my God, I got chills. And then we have prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask. We are listening. You're about to make a breakthrough, and you've been praying for this, and it came directly from your heart. That's why God heard it. Because prayers made directly from the heart, God answers. It's like doors opening. Diversity. The world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. Isn't that just the foundation of this entire reading? Realizing that you are perfect the way that you are, and you're ready to share yourself. The unknown. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking this into tarot. Come on over with me. What are the new horizons? What are the new opportunities? We'll get all that information and more. The link is below. I'll see you guys over there.